We exist to inspire dreams and cultivate a love of lifelong learning. At the Make a Dent Foundation, the way that we do this is by focusing on what we've identified as 3 core competencies. Those core competencies are related to leadership and leadership development. And when I say leadership, what I mean is that we take a broad approach to leadership. We define leadership as having an impact on oneself and others in a positive and influential way. And so leadership is not about titles or positions, roles, salary. It's not about being the next Super Bowl MVP. Leadership is about finding the way in which you uniquely can contribute your strengths and assets in the betterment of your own life and the experiences of others. And then being connected to the important areas in my community and in my life where I can share those assets and strengths with others. At the Make a Dent Foundation, the way that we do this is by focusing on what we've identified as 3 core competencies. Those core competencies are related to leadership and leadership development. And when I say leadership, what I mean is that we take a broad approach to leadership. We define leadership as having an impact on oneself and others in a positive and influential way. And so leadership is not about titles or positions, roles, salary. It's not about being the next Super Bowl MVP. Leadership is about finding the way in which you uniquely can contribute your strengths and assets in the betterment of your own life and the experiences of others. The second of our core competencies is related to skill development. It is our belief that skill development is, one, something that should be an ongoing investment of every human, that we are all learning beings, and that in order for us to be as capable and to maximize our abilities, we need to be able to continue learning and developing new skills. But we also believe that there are certain skills that are particularly important for being able to have the kind of impact that's associated with really having a fulfilling and impactful life on others and on yourself. And so the kinds of skills that we describe are things associated with communication and influence and working well across differences and cross-cultural dexterity, self-awareness and the ability to monitor and make appropriate behavioral changes in one's life is something that we describe associated with skill development. So skill development to us is a comprehensive package, but it's also a lifelong commitment, and it's something that we help to facilitate regardless of the stage at one's life, at the stage at which you're at when we encounter you. And the third of our core competencies is related to community. It is our belief and our understanding, and definitely consistent with our own experience, that all of us are members of a community. All of us have community obligations. The way you define community is something that can be shaped by you. For us, we see layers of community that we are all involved in, whether that's the geographic region within which you live, the city or town in a more formal capacity, your family, your church, your university environment, people who are similar to you culturally. But community impact and giving back, in our belief, is the necessary commitment if you're going to have a truly meaningful life and feel like you've been able to fulfill your leadership potential. We can forward the shared agendas. And shared means if you are an undergraduate student who's looking for your next career step, if you're a high school student who's trying to have a breakthrough experience and realize that you need intervention in your life as it currently exists in order to be able to get you to where you know deep down in your gut you should be, but you don't know how to get there and you don't know anyone else who's ever taken that path, come and talk to us. Those are the kinds of relationships and opportunities we have and we want to have. if you're a corporation or if you're another not-for-profit who is similarly inclined to think about the future and wants to be involved in a relationship with sincere partners who want to be able to blend the future and the present and create meaningful breakthrough experiences at individual and at group and at community levels, come and talk to us. We really want to be part of those kinds of conversations as well. And if you just want to contribute, if you want to make sure that you are contributing to a cause that you believe is worthwhile, if our stories have sung to you or resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, then we invite you to be a donor. We invite you to see yourself as part of the community of people that we look to in order to help us achieve our mission, our shared mission. And we thank you in advance for your support of the Make a Dent Foundation.